Hey guys, it's Will from Share Your Passion Online. I just wanted to show you something that I'm working on now. If you have a WordPress site, there's this cool service called Thrive Themes, and there's plugins and themes if you sign up for a membership. So there's different features and capabilities, but thought I'd just go through a little bit because it's really amazing. I'll show you the couple pages. This isn't the one, but I'll show you a couple pages that I'm working on, and there's like landing pages, sales pages. So right now these are so really attractive, little about the author sections. This is a cool feature here, like a comparison price chart. So this is really nice. If we go to my home page, I've got another page that I have, like the kind of the landing page. And so this is a really nice form with an image there, headline, stuff that I didn't really do before. It was because when you use WordPress, you just have like a text box, and there was a really limited amounts of things you can do. So this is pretty cool. You got these icons and this kind of a thing. I've always liked, look at this, like there's four of my posts about the author section, another blurb here. It's full wide, the graphics, the colors go right to the edge, some social media. And so just loving this, like this is my main, I wanted to have an opt-in at the top, but you've got other stuff here. So what happens in the back end is it took me a little while to kind of understand, but you've got your theme, but really the magic is happening with this content builder. So when you create a page, demo, I'm going to call it, I'll save the draft. So once you save it, normally you'd edit here and it would sort of fall into the look and feel of your site based on the theme that you used. And I'll just show you a page that I haven't used, the content builder. This is kind of the website. So I haven't done too much with this right now, but this is kind of your theme. You got your menu at the top, and you've got a blog, a bunch of blog posts here. So that's kind of your theme. And there's a sidebar, you can put stuff down there. So I haven't done too much with this, but I'm working on kind of my sales pages. So if we go to, one of these, this is also, I'm starting to add like a headline, but like you can see here, what happens is the Gumroad widget gets added to your text, so that kind of makes it look a bit nicer. But generally speaking, it's a lot of text here. I got a few images, but I'm not really happy. And this is kind of your general WordPress issue, is that you've got this, text box, like content area that you can edit, and then the rest gets filled in, your menus and stuff. So compare that to this, which is really nice. So I'll just show you quickly. What I do is, what you generally want to do is pick a page, a look and feel, like a sales page template. You could design it from scratch, but what you do is you click on this button, and it allows you to start editing the page. So you kind of have to think of two worlds: your WordPress typical page post that uses your WordPress theme, and then a content builder is completely overriding the typical page. So this is now in the world of the content builder. So instead of going here and dragging, so you've got all these text elements and buttons and things, which is great. Widgets, pricing tables. Like for example, if I pick a 3-column pricing table, this comes up. I mean, that's just amazing, right? And then if you click on the button, you can go into link settings and you can put the link if you want it to be like go to a shopping cart or something. You can also use this event manager and tie it into like pop-ups and things. But that's incredible. And there's this easy X. This other thing here is a duplication. So if you want to duplicate. The other cool thing is if you click this, you get this drop down up here, and you can actually save this as a template. So once you edit it, you could potentially save it, and then you've got it there as a template. So you can see here, over on the right hand side, I've actually created an about the author. If I click on this, it takes that about the author section that I did already, and it's got a button to learn more, which goes to my about page. So it's just a really quick way to have widgets. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a landing page, like a sales page or anything. I'm going to use these templates, which is a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll say choose landing page. So this is like kind of like lead pages or something like that, where you've got sales. So it depends if you want to have a home page. So if you look at the home page, that's kind of what I had here, where I had a sign up form, but then there's other blog posts and things below that. So it's not just a page. You can have like you're launching soon with a countdown. So there's so many things you could do. So it depends what you're working on. You could have a video page, like a video opt-in page. So I'm just going to pick a sales page, and it's going to be a pretty long page. You can have a short page or long page if you want, like this. But I'm going to pick an image-based version of a sales page just to show you. So let's pick this one. And then I'll say load. So then you get all the stuff that gets typically put on a long sales page. So this is something that's, you know, could be a higher price ticket item, and you're going to want to explain. So the great thing is you've got these colors here, you know, big, huge, bold headline. You've got an image here that you can easily click. If I want to change this image, I just click it, and then there's this change image button, and I can browse for images, you know, on my website or on my desktop or whatever. And then there's this cool thing, like even just this, like the image with the like a circular outline here, so I can change the image. If I pick this one here, let's just say you have your own images, it puts me there now. And then you've got another subheading, and they give you examples here, like what, you know, talk about the problem. That's the other thing I really like. Tired of this annoying problem? So that's kind of a template. In this top section, you know, talk about a problem and that the problem that your, you know, product will solve, but you don't talk about your product. And then here it says, hi, I'm Shane. So give it, like, talk about, just mention something about yourself, you know, just because it gives you that personal touch. Subheading, make them want to keep reading. So the text in here is actually explaining what to do. Now this is nice because it's a little highlighted section and it's a different color, so it just breaks it up. So you want an easily digestible page with short little sentences with space in between, so you don't feel like it's a lot of work to read. And then you've got this other contrast, which is a dark background and visual variety, and then more stuff to sell them on, talk about. You got these icons here, which you can change. If you click on that, you can say change icon, and there's a way to load more icons in. I haven't done too much with icons, but you can do that. Here's a bullet list here, which is cool. There's this little bullet icon, which is pretty amazing. So lots of beautiful stuff here. Headlines, text. They tell you about the big reveal. Finally, you mention your product. 1, 2, 3 with, you know, your product image. And then here comes testimonial. So this thing is an actual testimonial. You notice that the picture's on the left here, and then the next testimonial is on the right. So if you go down here and you open up this testimonial, there's different styles. So one of them will be a left focused one will be a right. So they tell you to kind of pull out the main testimonial that you want to talk about, and then put the rest of the text. So like they might have a one-liner that you want to use. So you can do that. You can easily duplicate if you want to add another testimonial. So then you got this big buy it button. So when you click on the button, you can have an event manager, or you can do a link to buy. So you got your credit card, you know, imagery, more testimonials. I mean, you can delete some of the stuff about the author, so you can go into detail about yourself. They talk about handling objections here, using testimonials, case studies, more information. Here's a pros and cons. So this is a kind of a cool thing to talk about as well. More buy buttons, satisfaction guaranteed, and here's a frequently asked section, which is pretty cool as well. And so all these things can be deleted. You can drag and drop. You can insert new stuff. If I want to, say I want to insert a like a text element, I can grab this, and as you drag it, you see this, see that green? That shows you spots where you can put this thing. So I could put it right here and go boom, and your text start typing. And you know, you got colors here, which is really awesome. If I click on this section here and go like this, you can see the color, the border of the box. I can click on this text element. So there's ways, like you can, it's just so easy to, if I duplicate this, and then say these things are too close together, I can change the padding, say make that 20, and now it spaces it out so it's like right, and then you just click on this, start typing away. So, and then if you don't, you know, obviously, oops, let me just get rid of that. That's the save template thing. If you know, if you find the sales page is way too long for you, you just go down, and every section is a box. You know, if I don't want to use this list here, I just get rid of it. Boom. And then let's say, you know, there's too many testimonials. I'll just get rid of that. Maybe I don't want this one either. So maybe I just want one testimonial. So that's Thrive Themes. There's a lot of other things that I could talk about. You can have pop-ups, like where instead of signing up email username password, you can have a button, and when they click it, it pops up a email and name and email forms for opt-ins, so you don't have to have a form on the front page. Let me give you one quick example here. If I go to my blog and I look at let's say one of these posts, now you've got the opt-in in the sidebar, but if I want to you know, have something below each post, so say somebody clicks on one of these posts, and below each post you want to have an opt-in form. See this here? There's lots of ways to do this. I've done this with plugins, but Thrive allows you to do this, and that is with they've got these things called focus areas, and so all this stuff is easily editable. So this form will show up, and you can say which ones you want. So this is an opt-in form below the post, and you can sort of say, you can pick what you want. You can connect it to your sign-up form. So this is an actual opt-in. This is, you know, what you want it to say, design your form, but it's actually using the Thrive opt-ins. So you can create different type of opt-ins. You might have an opt-in for your general, you know, mailing list, but then you might have what they call content upgrades, where you have other opt-ins for specific topics within your niche. So this is where I just took the form and put it in from ConvertKit, plugged it in, create your opt-in, and then when you go to your focus area, you pick the one that you want. There's light boxes, things that'll pop up when people click buttons. There's lots of stuff here to check out. So anyways, highly recommend it. And so for somebody like me who's not a graphical person, this is just incredible. And there's so many things here that you can drag over, like if you want to have columns, you know, you can say I'm going to use a you know, 1/3, 2/3 columns, and that gives you the ability to put stuff into some kind of a structure. Countdown timers. I mean, it's just crazy. I hope that helps you guys and inspires you to potentially look into trying out Thrive Themes. Okay guys, talk to you later.